Oh my god, yeah. That's a really weird way of starting things. It's fucking 8:20 and I'm on my way home. And there's cars. Cars everywhere. No cars. Don't like you. I mean, don't like it's going to be open soon. Not shutting on as I get home. Yeah, we did shut till past 4 today, so I didn't even get a break today. It's illegal. It's illegal. Actually, it's illegal. Brilliant. Just realised it was illegal, but oh well. I got no beard. I don't like it, and I haven't done my haircut, so it looks weird. I'm gonna walk past the pubs on the way home, see if they're open. And they won't be. Not at 8 anyway. I was gonna get a haircut again today, but you know, other things to do, like watch football and try to sleep and fail. Happens a lot actually, trying to sleep and failing. Mainly the failing. Lots of failing. It is me. Failing is kind of the only option most of the time. So yeah, unbelievably busy night really. So busy in fact that the 4 floor staff they had today couldn't do it. Now, apparently we had 900 through the door. And we made probably as much money as we've ever made on Saturday for a long time. But yeah, 900 through the door. In the past I've done, I sound like an arse when I say it like this, but I've done what's it, 1200 with 2. Now, explain to me how those numbers work. I think we gained a 3rd one on that 1200 because that's they got more staff in, because one of the clubs, well, Bolaro would shut, or not shut, but it'll be quieter, so they just send half their staff over. But that night they sent a few people over, and they just put an extra person on the floor once it was getting quieter. So it's not getting any busier. We were managing, and now you've made it easier for us, which generally doesn't help, putting an extra person on the floor. Because if you got to a busy part of the night, you kind of got into a rhythm, no matter how horrendous that rhythm might be. You're in a rhythm, and putting someone else on the floor disrupts it for the next half hour. Because you normally like, oh, someone else I can relax a bit, you can't still. So that extra person is helping you kind of get ahead again. Switching arms on, my arms are so fucking tired. Because yeah, the 4 on the floor couldn't do it tonight, so I had to go and help. I was warned about half an hour before it happened that it was going to happen, and I knew it was going to happen. Because 2 of the guys on the floor have been on the floor a while. One of them's been there since Christmas. One of them's been there about half his fucking life as a supervisor. And yeah, he doesn't normally do much, but he was actually working tonight properly. And them 2, then a guy that we cannot believe hasn't actually been sacked. He was started on the bar with shit, so they moved him on the floor. It's unbelievably shit, so they put him back on the bar. And then recently I kind of managed to get him suspended. Like, everyone else, we literally, even the management want rid of him. We haven't been able to get rid of him. I took it upon myself to pretty much just watch him like a hawk until he'd done something wrong. And he took some Pepsi without asking or something like that. I just watched him, and then I backed up. They sat me in the cash office with the cameras, and I literally looked through this footage, so I was sure I'd seen him take some Pepsi out of, and without asking the supervisor or anything, because he was on the floor. You're not allowed to go on the bar and get your own drink. And they suspended him for a week with pay, but they then cut down the shifts he was going to do that week. He'd originally been written down to do 6. They end up paying him for 2, and this week they're not paying him because he forgot to sign his signing out book. Ah, fucking idiot. Yeah, so he was on the floor, and a new guy who's been there like a week. No matter how long they've been there, 4 people should be able to do that club with 900 people. And it wasn't, the collection wasn't the problem. Collecting the glasses wasn't a problem at all. But it was more a case of organising, putting them back on bars. Because normally what you do is you go around and collect everything, get your basket, bring it into the washroom, and then separate all glasses. Then put it in the washer. Not hard. And then yeah, like people running past me. So yeah, walking with a basket. Put your half pints in one basket, put your shot glasses in another, and there's sick all over the floor in the bus shelter. Absolute delight. There wasn't even any of that tonight that I had to clear up, so that wasn't getting in the way. So you separate your glasses and you put them in the washer, put them on the drying rack. Once they're on the drying rack, they're free to be taken to one of the bus. What was happening was people taking their basket, leave it on the floor and take another basket. So after a few minutes, there's like 4 baskets in there, and nothing's gone anywhere. Nothing's been cleaned. So all these glasses just stacking up. And then when I come in onto the floor, there's baskets everywhere. I literally called everyone in and said, "What the fuck is going on? So why are there baskets everywhere and no one's got a basket?" So it's getting worse out there. So no one's got a free basket to go and collect. Why is nobody putting these glasses through and taking them to a bar? We haven't got a basket to take it in the bar in. Just use the tray, put them on bar 1. Because then you can empty stuff out of a basket to get another basket. So you can take stuff to bar 2. Because the washroom's next to bar 1. Bar 2's all the other way through the club. You actually got to carry your glasses through the club. Just, how can people be that dense? That I literally just stood in that washroom, and when they put stuff in, I was like, "This is what you're doing next. I'll put your glasses away, I'll put them through the washer, and I'll stick them on the drying rack. But this is what you're doing now." So sometimes I can tell what's going on in the club by how many glasses are in the washroom. Because if there's more than a couple of trays, then bar 2's going to need some glasses. It just takes a small amount of common sense to run the floor. The tiniest bit. And even the supervisor, well, he just doesn't seem to have the kind of authority over the staff. They just kind of he goes around and sweeps the floor. Dust around and brush to keep all broken glass up when that needs to be done. And it's easier that he just does that. Because he's got a radio on him. If a doorman sees a broken glass, they can call him up and he'll go do it. It's easier if he does it. But he doesn't, because he's doing that, he doesn't really manage to keep an eye on the rest of them, see what they're doing. And then when he asks them to do something, they don't always follow it because they're not sure if he knows what he's on about. I make sure they know that I know what I'm on about by using sheer volume. So if they're can you do this, sir? Why should I do that, sir? You will do that. Don't fucking question it. That needs doing. By all means, go out there. Go and have a look, see if it needs doing, then come back and tell me I'm right. Then they just go off in a huff and do it. Then when they come back, they've doubted me. So, fuck you. Do what I fucking tell you. So I'm getting pissed off with it. I shouldn't have to keep going on the floor. So every time I'm on the floor, I'm a fucking arsehole to him. Absolute proper bastard. And I don't care if they don't like me. They're full stuff. I want to be a fucking supervisor in that car. And it's reached the point now I've decided tonight that one of the supervisors who's been there a long while is most likely leaving in a couple of weeks because he's got a new job. And yeah, I've got to a point it's like, you know what, if I don't get that fucking supervisor job, if one of these newer people gets it before me, I'm gone. I mean, fuck it. Because if they're still overlooking me now, they're going to be overlooking me in fucking 6 months time, a couple of months time if another supervisor leaves. So there's no point in me being there. Don't know what I'll do instead, but come to that when it fucking happens. I've got a safety net of going home. I don't want to, but it's always an option. It's a shit option, but if it happens, it happens. Start again, eh? I don't want to start again because I've put so much fucking work into that club. I know full well if I was to leave, I'd be asked to not leave, basically. I mean, I think I'm going to see something next week while I'm off, because my birthday's coming up next Monday, but not tomorrow, technically it's Sunday morning. Yeah, not what day would it be? The 7th. So birthday's 14th. But I've got nights off from the 10th to the 18th. So I know full well in that week, especially a Saturday, because I'm out at the club on the Saturday. I know full well it's going to be a shithole. It's going to be busy. Or relatively busy. Not as busy as it was this week. I don't know what happened this week. It's crazy. It's going to be a total fucking shithole. I know full well at some point during the night I'm going to get asked, can you help out? And I'll say no, fuck you. It's my night out. I haven't had a night off since just before Christmas, or just after Christmas, so like a holiday night off. So yeah, I'm doing nothing. I've got a load of people coming in, I'm bringing you money. Quite a bit of money. So I've got potentially 15, I think, now coming out. So even if each of them only spends a 10, that's 150 quid. Obviously it's free entry. I'll get them all on the guest list. I'll get in. If not, I'll pay for them, but yeah, they won't spend just a 10. I'll spend about I'll spend both hands. And I'll spend about 30 quid probably each, I'd say, you know. If you don't, I'll kill you. Even if it's 20 quid, that's 300 odd quid. 30 is best part of 500 quid. And I know full well I'm going to spend well in excess of 100, 150. So I reckon when I go in there, first thing I do is going to spend 140 quid. First thing. I'm not telling you what on, because some of you are watching. But yeah, 140 quid will be spent straight away. Unless they give it to me free. I doubt they will. But yeah, what I want to start the night with will cost that much. But it's my not quite my birthday, but it's my night out for my birthday, so I'm gonna go large. Fucking large. So yeah, seeing as how much we make tonight, I think we made 22 grand apparently on bars, which is a lot. Unbelievable for us. A general Saturday will make 14, 15 maybe. And yeah, 500 quid out of that. That's like a low estimate. 500 quid, that's quite a substantial amount. So they'll be fucking happy, alright? All those runners coming at me. Loads of them. Women runners, no! bloody hell, I've been 15 minutes. I've literally been saying to myself the last couple of days, I'm going to make these shorter. So the MattVlogs may be changing slightly. I might even edit them again, slightly. But yeah, I intend to do it more as a sit down, face the camera thing. And they'll be about 4 minutes maximum. There'll be less of me kind of stopping and pausing and rambling like I am now. And less angry rants. But if I need an angry rant, I'm going to make a separate series for that, not the MattVlog. The MattVlog will be the normal ones, but I'll have the Matt rant or something like that, I don't know. But I will have a separate thing for ranting. I think that's fair. So I'd like to gauge what the kind of viewership is, if it's kind of just enjoying watching me ramble, or actually being interested in what I'm saying, or just watching me get angry. Just watching me get angry I think is quite entertaining. You wouldn't like me when I'm angry. Like someone found out earlier. Yeah, he definitely found out. Yeah. So did one of his mates. But that wasn't my doing. Basically, give you the rundown. Just swap hands again, because my hand is getting cold. I've just gone on the floor, literally my first time round. I've just taken some glass up to bar 2, bringing some back. Walking back, I'm just shouting mate off. Excuse me, heads up, move, hey, move. Excuse me, hey, yeah, move, yeah, bastard, move, fucking move. That kind of thing. So you get their attention, and then you move them. And I've shouted a couple of times for these guys to move. Mate, heads up, mate. And then that's when you start tapping them on the back. So, just tap them lower back, nice and unthreatening, back of your hand, because otherwise they can say it's a slap, apparently. So you just back of the hand, like when you're searching a woman. Yeah, a male doorman cannot search a woman unless he first asks their permission and then has to say, as they are patting them down, I am patting you down with the back of my hands. They have to say it. I find that funny. Anyway, so I'll just pat them back of your hand. Sorry mate, you just shift a sec. And this guy turns around and pushes me. He's like, you've just spilt my drink. How have I? I didn't even move you. I patted you on the back. Some idiot, one of your mates, has just shoved you from the other side, so you're going to try and blame me. I understand your point. Yeah, you're trying to get free stuff. So it's like, you just pushed me, I spilled my drink. What are you going to do? Like, I'm going to do fuck all about it. What? We can't do nothing. You've got to replace my drink. So I just spent £4 on that. Like, not my fucking problem, mate. Has nothing to do with me. Because your mates just pushed you, it's nothing to do with me. So you've got in my face. You're not doing anything. You aren't doing fucking anything. Like, no, I'm not. It's not my fucking problem. But you spilt my drink. Okay, we've been over this, I didn't. So I want to speak to your manager. He's right fucking behind me. Because I've just seen him walk up. No. What's he saying? But, Ian. Just listen. Just see what he's saying. Go on, carry on. So I'm just kind of like, Ian, just listen to me. Just listen to what this guy's saying. Like, this guy spilled my drink. Like, I've just said, your mate pushed you. I was just trying to push past you. I said, excuse me. Just tapped you on the back, trying to get your attention so you'd move. And you've claimed my drunk. Just put your drink. How do I know that your drink wasn't empty anyway? Because it is quite empty. So, because it was a beer as well. So if I'd just pushed you and it had spilt some, it would have shaken, and it would be kind of half full of bubbles. Especially because it was a Stella. Stella's notoriously bubbly. So if I spilt it, it would be shaken. There is a very small amount in there, and it is not shaken at all. So, not only claiming you've just bought it, which you obviously haven't. Because if it's that low and it hasn't shaken up, and when I've pushed you, you've had it for about an hour. So by this time, my manager is laughing because I've explained this all to him. So then the guys got back in my face. Like, why aren't you doing anything about it? No, it's nothing to do with me. It's not my fault if you can't hold on to your drink. How is it my fault? So at this point, Ian's got the picture. He's radioed for a doorman, and so he's seen that he's got the radio out. So, what's he doing? Yep, he's arranged to have you removed from the premises. So, what? Why? So at this point, Ian steps in. So, because you're fucking swearing at my staff. You have no right to swear at my stuff. Because as he has explained to you, it is nothing to do with him. So, thank you, Ian. At this moment, the guy swung for me. Why you swung for me and not Ian there? Because Ian's literally gone up to him and poked him. Apparently he still thinks it's me. He's going to blame me still. Fine. Blame me. So he's gone for taking a swing for me. But Ian's kind of... The guy swung for me. Obviously he's missed because reactions of a cat. So I've literally just kind of sidestepped. Just kind of hammer fisted at me. He's not kind of gone for a big swing because otherwise I would have just fucking moved and hit him before he got there. But he's just kind of gone, ooh, trying to hit me like that. So I've just moved side like that. So he's just kind of hit thin air. So, as he's done that, I've moved aside, Ian spotted it and he's tackled him. Which is the first hilarious thing, because Ian's quite he's a short, stocky fella, but he's quite fat. So he's just kind of bowled into him and knocked the guy flying. So his mates have taken this as a incentive, like, yeah, we'll get involved. So, as they already know, doormen are on their way. One of them is literally on his way down and he's just spotted it, so he's radioing in as he's running down. So one of their mates has gone straight for me again. But this time obviously I can see it coming. This guy's gone for a fucking massive haymaker. So I've literally gone with shoved to the chest with my palm. He's gone for this haymaker and I've just kind of stopped him by winding him. Right in there. Get a better view, yeah. In the chest, just underneath the chest, just underneath the chest bone, right here. Hit him there, wins him. I've just gone boom. This guy stopped him in his tracks, and he's gone kind of keels over. Or kind of you go over like that, you get winded. So he's doubled over. That's when my knee comes up, cracks him in the face, knocks him flying. So yeah, that took ages to explain, didn't it? But obviously at this point, Ian's got this guy on the floor. And he's seen the doorman, Ian's about to take his swing. He's like, nah. He's like, Ian! And he looks around and he sees the doorman behind me. He's like, oh, fair enough. So I wasn't going to do anything. So, of course you went, Ian. Of course you went. So this is reached this point now. Doormen are all kind of turning up. So they've taken him out and I've carried on. Just kind of chatting to Ian, like, what's wrong with these people, eh? Just idiots. But that could have been solved so easily by this guy just accepting nothing, that he wasn't getting anything out of it. But no. They just have to try and push it, don't they? Then later on in the night, the doorman who ran up and got hold of my one, he was quite, he started to come and tell me how impressed he was with what I was doing. Wasn't condoning it because I'm technically not allowed to do it, and obviously Ian's not meant to either. I'm even less meant to, because I'm just a member of staff. I've got no rights to be hitting people. Even if they hit me first, I'm not actually meant to do anything. I'm meant to take it. Like hell. So many people running. What's going on? But the doorman was quite impressed because he was like, "What did you do?" He's down and apparently the guy's complaining that I've hit him properly hard, and he was apparently in quite a lot of pain. He's like, "What did you do?" He's like, "I just winded him and then kneed him in the face." Like, oh, that would explain the nose. So apparently I possibly broke. Well, I didn't break it, but it was bleeding quite a lot. Split it. And he was coughing and spluttering. He could barely catch his breath. So I was like, because I winded him. But the guy was like, "How do you wind him?" He's like, "Don't know." It's really easy. I just kind of stuck my palm in his chest. Like, oh, right, yeah, get it. Why didn't you punch him or something? Fuck would I do that? I've got to carry things for the rest of the night. I'm not going to fuck up my fingers. I'm even thinking that through as I'm in a fight. But it's been a proper while since I've been swung at. So I haven't had that. When I've been on the floor, I haven't really been out on the dance floor. You know, I'll just do other things. And I'll just mill about. But I actually had to do stuff to catch them up. So yeah, that was my day. Literally, the rest of my day was literally sitting at home, watching football, trying to sleep, failing to sleep. Yeah, so we'll finish work at 5ish, had a couple of drinks, and then went to McDonald's. Well, we had a few drinks actually, we didn't even leave the club till 7. I mean, it's now 9:15. I've been rambling for 26 minutes. The day I tell you that I'm going to do shorter videos, I thought, you know, I've obviously realised that a woman who's running past me just now. She lives there. I just walked past the house. But you know, the day I'm saying I'm going to do shorter videos, they've literally just hit 27 minutes. Anyone who watches this whole video, they can claim a free hug. Off me, obviously, not just a random. They can come and claim a free hug as long as they say the password. And the password will be I don't know, actually. Cheese grater. We'll go with cheese grater because someone couldn't find the quick cheese grater earlier. Cheese grater. That seems fair. I've literally walked half away from town, vlogging now, and I'm inside of the house. And at 28 minutes, hand is so fucking cold. It's like minus 1 apparently. But yeah, I'm finally gonna eat you. I've just had 2 McDonald's breakfasts, so I don't even need to eat you. I fucking hope I've got my fucking keys now. Awesome. See, have I got the keys? Have I got my keys? Have I got my keys? There's a cat waiting for me. You see that? Yeah, that cat is staring at me. It's evil. What do you want, cat? What do you want? Yeah, scared the fucker. Just stamped at it. Fun. I fucking scared some ducks the other day. There was duck rape happening outside McDonald's. Two man ducks going after this lady duck. I scared them off down the street, so they flew away. I stopped a duck rape. Aren't they lovely? Actually, fuck it, the password is now duck rape. Yeah. Now go away.